Okay, so I'm back the next day. The epoxy dry overnight. So epoxy is very thick. It's like putty. That's what it is. And it seems that I only use about half of it. So I could use half a container for a small little project like this. So I just check the epoxy. It has some stiff edges. So I'm gonna sand it down a little bit so it doesn't cut the feet when you step on it. You can use sandpaper. I didn't bring my sandpaper. I'm gonna use this Scotch bright pad. I think it should work. Okay, so it's all sanded. So just gonna wipe everything out. Okay, let's start removing the caulking. I'm gonna put a towel inside. I don't want to step inside with my shoes, even if I'm very, very dirty mark. So it's gonna be my socks. Let's start again. So because I'm repainting the tub, when I'm removing the caulking, I don't have to worry about scratching up the tub. Look at this, all these scratches that I just made. Well, you don't have to worry about it because you're going to be repainting right over it. There's scratches on the towels. When you have it, you can use your scratch pad, whatever. Just sand it down. It's gone. See, over there. That one's gone. Let's do it over here again. So you don't have to worry too much about the towels as long as you don't crack it. You could scratch it, it's okay, just sand it out. But the tub itself, this is the best time for you to remove all the caulking. So just scratch the hell out of the bathtub. And if you want, if you really want, see there's scratch marks right here. You could try to sand it down a little bit. I might just give it a quick go over at the end when I finish removing all the caulking, just tiny little bit. So it's not like nothing on top. Alright, so I'm finished with that portion. It's gonna take a while. I'm gonna go around and do the outside also. Oh man. I haven't removed caulking work for a long time. It's very time consuming. It's going to do a good job to scrape everything off. Let me tell you, I don't miss it. I don't miss it. It's taking me forever. I'm on my last side right now. But still, very time consuming. That's right. I used the back of a utility knife to clean up the caulking, the end of the caulking, to give the final details much better. Alright, let's vacuum it up. So before I fill in all the waffles for the cutting board, Ditra, I'm gonna paint the top, the first coat. It's a top and tail Ozonian top and tail refinishing kit. So come in 2 of them, 2 containers, and you have to mix them. Pen is very stinky. I think this container should be enough for 2. I got a stirring stick. Let me find my respirator. So I need a paintbrush, can opener, and I'm going to use a low profile foam roller. Alright. Okay, so I got the sides tape off. Yeah, this thing's cracked by single use, so now we need to worry about it. It's very liquidy, huh? So instructions say what, 2 coats? You would take 2 coats, so you have to leave it in between what, 2 hours or 3 hours and come back for the second coat. Okay. Okay, so I figured out how the product works. When it first goes on, it's like very liquidy, but by the time I go around the corners, doing all the cutting of the brushes, the second time I go around, it's like already tacky. So it's like becomes sticky already. So that's good. So yeah, it's not just gonna drip right out. Like this is my second time going around just the corners. Just the corners, and it's like you can feel the brush dragging. It's not going on smoothly now. Right, so let me finish these, and then I'm gonna start my roller. Okay, so I finished the inside. I'm doing it without my respirator. After smelling the product, it doesn't smell that bad. It smells like a nail polish. So anybody that has used nail polish before or exposed to nail polish will know that it's not bad. So I don't know, maybe everybody's different. Because I read online how everybody hates the smell. It smells so strong. Well, my sense is a little bit different than those guys, I guess. For me, it's just like nail polish. It doesn't smell very strong. Okay, so it's past 2 hours now. It's tacky, paint's tacky. So I'm gonna apply the second coat of paint. Okay, so second coat is gonna be a little bit tricky. I'm gonna mix it up tiny little bit with my brush. Just a little bit. I don't want to spill out the crack area. Slowly. So just like stirring up a little bit more. Make sure everything's mixed. It's been sitting for like 2 hours. Okay, I am ready to repaint it now. So same as before, cutting the corners first, but it's gonna be a little bit harder now because you're gonna cannot put your hand on the side. So gonna have to put your arm somewhere against the wall. Oh yeah, very tacky. It's like the brush is almost stick right to it. Alright. So now what I want to do is filling all the waffles. So by tomorrow when I come by, it should be dry and I could start tidying on it. As I was looking through the floor after I finished painting, I noticed there's some dips and some high spots. I think that could be a what I call it. That could be from walking on too early while I was going back and forth doing the painting. So now it's dry now. I don't have the time to take it apart and redo everything again. So hopefully it's gonna work out okay. Gonna fill in the waffles. Hopefully it will level out. Let's see what happens. So, lesson learned. If you're doing the bathtub and the floor, do them separately. Do the bathtub by yourself, and then do the floor by yourself. Don't go back and forth after the floor is being put down. You're gonna mess it up. I'm hoping it's gonna be okay. We'll see after everything's installed. Okay, so I will treat this as a very expensive experiment. What happens when Ditra sub layer was disturbed? So with all those dips and bumps, will the towel stay properly? Let's see how. So tomorrow I'm gonna come back. See if this top layer will stay put. Work on it, see what happens, and then if it's okay, I will put on the towels, and then we'll see how long the towels will last, how many days it will last. We'll see if it lasts for a while, or it will last maybe just 3 days before it starts cracking. We'll see.